We're going to ask a nonsense question now. One of these nonsense questions, of course, is one of those that has no real answer. How hard can I push up on the atmosphere, or how hard do I have to push up on the atmosphere to get it to stop pressing down on me? Well, if you know what I'm talking about, that's a nonsense question. I can press as hard as I want to up against the atmosphere, and I don't get it to stop pushing down on me at all because it doesn't have a handle. There's no handle I can grab on. There's nothing I'm actually pushing against. So in essence, that would be a nonsense question. A second nonsense question is, after I've emptied this bottle out completely, how hard do I have to squeeze this bottle to get another drop out of it? How hard can I squeeze this bottle to get another drop out of it after it's completely empty? Well, again, that's a nonsense question. Now, the point of those two nonsense questions is, how much harder does gravity have to squeeze to get all the real-time energy out of matter after gravity has already gotten all the real-time energy, or the surrenderable energy, out of matter once the matter goes through the Schwarzschild radius, the outer portion of the black hole? Well, that's also a nonsense question according to the Comedy recycling theory. If you understand the first two questions and why they don't make any sense, you'll understand that once the black hole has taken all the surrenderable energy from matter that collapses into that outer part of the black hole, the Schwarzschild radius, once it passes that point, that all the surrenderable energy is gone. All the surrenderable energy has been surrendered. Therefore, matter cannot collapse any further. That's what prevents the collapse into a singularity from a Comedy recycling theory brand name black hole. That's how the neutral zone manages to keep matter and energy in a neutral spot or in a neutral state, but does not allow it to collapse any further. The gravity loses the handle on matter after it has released or surrendered all of its real-time energy. And the same way that when I push up on the atmosphere, because there's nothing to push up on, that I can't push on the atmosphere as hard as I try, I can't push up on the atmosphere to keep it from pressing down on me. That nothing I do, there's no handle to grab onto. So it's the same concept, just a recycled concept, a recycled answer. If you think that way about gravity, you'll start to understand how the Comedy recycling theory understands matter collapsing into a black hole. That's one of the lines of reasoning you need to use, and then you'll start to see how the Comedy recycling theory regards matter falling into a black hole and why it cannot collapse into a singularity. Thank you.